Good morning, guys!
Happy hump day!
Halfway through the week, who's excited? Woo!
Totally just kidding, guys. Hey, we hope you have a great Wednesday evening and enjoy this video. We actually had an unanticipated response after yesterday's video from a local realtor, and they reached out to us and said, hey, we have 4 properties in your area that we think you guys would be interested in, and they sent them over. We looked at them and we said, hey, one of these has a lot of what we're looking for.
I was happy with that one.
Yeah, so with that being said, all we can see are photos that they have from the sky. So we said, can we come out and check this property out? So she's actually going to meet us here at about 12. We got about another hour here, but we're going to go drive by a few of the other places as well, just to kind of mark them off, I guess you could say, as non-contenders. But I'm really excited about one of them for sure. TQ's really excited about it. Has a lot of what we're looking for. And yeah, we're hydrated up. We're fueled up. Let's get into the video, TQ.
Let's go!
All right, guys, so I was kind of holding out hope to walk around this one and show you guys, but after I pulled up here, I can see structurally a lot of things that I'm just not gonna want to deal with or want to fix. Just mainly a lot of like huge cracks in the building. And for what they're asking for this place, yes, it is big. It is big. It looked okay on photos, but photos don't always do it justice. I think it was, let me check my phone real quick. Do you remember how many square feet this one was?
17,000.
So this one's 17,000 square feet, commercial grade. Has all kinds of stuff as well. I thought it would be like a possible. I did think it was pretty cool. They had a man door built right into the side of that garage door. See it right there? So you could just walk right into that little door. So you didn't have to go through all the offices. Excuse me, I burped.
There's 3 floors to this building.
3 floors, huh?
Yeah. So
they got a lot of stuff sitting here as well, equipment wise, but they want $275,000 for this place. But yeah, that's just going to be a no-go for us. Like the square footage, it has a lot of outside space. It actually has a part here that goes around out back, and there's like a whole nother area out back. All right, guys, so another one here. It's for sale, even though it says open. It's a little bit smaller than what we were kind of hoping for, but yeah, this one is in the 150 to 200,000 range. But I thought maybe it had more room out back where we could like do like a wraparound, but it's literally a hill going straight up, and it looks like the property literally dead ends right behind the building. Pulling up here to the next one. This one's really nice, but it has a really nice price tag with it as well. I just wanted to glance at it. I haven't seen it in a minute. I actually went to high school just down the road from it, but it has security, 5 huge garage doors, 1 smaller one, fenced in. It just doesn't have any really outside area besides this parking lot right here. And it looks like, pretty much looks like it ends, yeah, right here where the fence goes. So the fence just pretty much runs right to the back corner of the building here. So
not a lot of yard space. It would all be mainly indoor space.
Yeah, and for 500, I believe it's 500,000 they want for that place.
And they haven't budged on the price at all.
Yep, but it is what it is. It's a nice place. It'll probably sell eventually, but it has been listed for quite a while from what we've seen. But 500,000 is just a bit far out of the price range there. All right, guys, so we're here at the entrance of the property, and this is the one that we're really interested in. So I think people made their own entranceway to this piece of property, because we noticed there's another road over here, but it's blocked off. So this is the property. It's pretty much, it definitely looks like it's been wooded at some point, because all the oaks and stuff that are in here, they look like they're pretty darn young. But we're gonna hop out here real quick and take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my light on here too, just so we're very noticeable. But yeah, so let's hop out here and check it out. So let's take a walk here. I do want to say I have on my neon green hat, just so case there's any hunters in here. Looks like something already got ate there. That was definitely a deer, it looks like. This is a lot of jaggers. And there are adjoining properties that kind of come up to the sides. So we're gonna...
More of the deer over there.
Is there more deer?
Yeah, you can see the
Oh yeah.
bones.
It looks like a part of the skin over there too. So we're gonna just walk what we can. This road here to the left is not part of the property, so. We did leave our neon green light on just so anybody that's coming up in here will know we're in here. Really just want to look at the property to see, for one, if it's something we're interested in. Building a house, building a shop. What'd you say, honey?
Looks like a natural.
Wanted to see what this white pole was over here. Maybe an old property marker or something back in the day. What'd you say, hon?
There's a post here.
Another post?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Silver.
So maybe this was an old fence. Savannah said there's another post over there, so maybe it's an old fence. So what it does is it comes back real narrow. So it's a narrow strip like this. It comes back and then it opens up and around. I definitely like the trees.
Yeah.
So this here doesn't look like it's been touched in a while. Maybe somebody logged the front. That's what I'm thinking. Big old tree. Wish they had some more definitive markers. A lot of times when you come out, they'll have like pink ribbon where they mark the property off and stuff. But I'm not seeing nothing. You seeing it?
I'm not. There's something white out in the way that way, but make it out over there.
We can kind of go that way a little bit. Very nice piece of property. All right, so I see a deer feeder up probably about 100 yards. I'll point it out to you guys real quick. So there's a deer feeder right here.
There's a stand right here.
Huh?
There's a stand right here on the ground though, and there's a deer blind right there.
All right, so I bet they tore this stuff down. Oh, there's one up in that tree too. The way it shows, this does come out and up onto the top of the hill and back down for this piece here. This deer stand here looks like it was cut down and just kind of thrown on the ground. I guess I'll walk up. I don't see anybody in the trees. No, I haven't seen the blind yet. Oh, okay. So there's a blind up in here. So I don't see anybody. I got a bright neon green hat on. Not exactly being quiet. So a lot of hunting here for sure. I mean, I guess that's good if it's the property. So that's a deer stand for moving deer out, for rolling carcasses out. There's a blind up there, feeder over there. Huh. This is definitely somebody's hunting spot. And this definitely is on the map. Like I'm looking at it on my phone. This is part of the property. So either they're selling their hunting property or somebody's illegally hunting it. Neighbor's coming over. All right, guys, so the neighbor walked over and actually kind of pointed us in the right direction. So it's kind of changed a little bit from what we thought and were told where the line is. So basically, this galvanized pole that TQ pointed out a little bit ago is the left side of the very narrow strip here. And then there's another pole right over there, the white one. So the property actually goes straight up in between these to the top of the hill and then kind of spreads out. So you literally, oh man, in between these poles, you're probably talking, I don't know, maybe 60 feet maybe, TQ said. So very narrow, kind of runs up. It's kind of unfortunate. It drawed it back a little bit for us. I mean, it's still not a big deal because it still means the huge acreage that's for sale is back here. So it just kind of goes up the hill and then out and around. So with that being said, we're gonna kind of venture up this way. The next neighbor's house is way up there on the left side. So the property pretty much goes out and then and around, but it's almost, I know you guys can't tell with the video, but it's a bowl. So there's a wall, a hill back here that goes up onto more of the property, which could be built on up there. I'm not gonna walk all the way up there, but this is almost like an entire wall here, and then it comes around this way and just all funnels down in. So yeah, TQ had to turn around. Her knee was starting to bother her coming up this hill. If you can see, I mean, it pretty much comes down. So you'd have to cut in a road, take a ton of trees down through here, which wouldn't be bad. I mean, it can obviously be done. Right over here is the neighbor's road. What's that?
There's another post there, an orange post.
Okay. I don't even see it still.
Keep coming my way. It's right there.
Okay, so that almost looks like gas or something. So TQ pointed out right through there is an orange post, probably right there on the camera. But yeah, it's very nice. The woods are really nice. It's what we're looking for. We want something that really hasn't been touched. And the other guy that was down here, the neighbor, what did he say he planted? 2,000 trees here?
A lot of trees, yeah.
He said he planted all these trees. So all these trees are legit. They're not old enough yet that you would want to like log them out or anything. So he planted a lot of trees in here. I'm sure some of this was already here, so I don't know exactly which ones he planted or not. There's a lot of good wood in here though, good trees. And I mean, look at that thing. That thing is like a bean pole. All these. So I'm assuming these thinner ones like these, or maybe even these, are the ones that he planted. And he did tell us a really cool story. So this area, what did he say? They were mining coal out of here or something? Mining coal out of here a long time ago, and they ran a big metal bucket to bring it out on a like a chain hoist type thing, and he said they dropped one, the chain broke. So I want to show you guys. So if you see way down there, that's where our truck is. So we're up in here probably, I don't know, a couple 100 yards. But anyways, he said that the chain broke and the bucket fell down in the hole and got lodged. And from what he said, they were unable to get it back out. So they actually just covered it up here, but he said you can still find it. And he said it's on this property that's for sale. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of giving me bad information, because I'm the kind of person to try to find it. Like, oh, let's dig this up and put it out in the front yard or something. That'd be kind of cool. But we're gonna move on here, guys. I will say though, I mean, obviously this is the neighbor's road. A road can be built in here and pretty much do exactly what he did here. So it can be done. Any last words, TQ?
No, I mean, it has potential. We can't just, I don't think we can just like completely shut it off. with what we have available to us right now. So, but we'll just keep looking.
No, I agree.
We definitely do want a flatter piece of property. It would be easier for us, but I agree with everything you're saying.
I think TQ likes the property. I'm just thinking of how much work it would be to move, I guess, all the soil and everything to make it usable for us for a shop or for a house, I guess you could say. So the property's 1 acre, roughly about down here, and then it comes in and narrows, and then that white pole right there and that galvanized pole over there, that's where you'd have to run your road straight in between. And then once you get back probably another 100 yards, that's where it opens up, and then it goes into all the acreage. So yeah. So we'll keep this one on the list. It's still potential. I will say it's got a lot of animal stuff on it. So definitely wildlife here. So that's cool. Sean Boy's been wanting to do some hunting. I quit hunting probably, I don't know, 6 years ago when I lost my last property. But yeah, definitely signs that there's deer on it. So that's exciting. A lot of young pines. I do like the entranceway though. I told TQ, I said, man, just clean it up a little bit so you're not like scraping coming in. And then we put like a big wooden post there, you know, come on in, Spencer's Campground. All right, let's get out of here. What did you guys think of the property? I'll tell you what, TQ and myself really like it. We also know it's going to be a ton of work if we do decide to purchase it. So we reached out to the realtor that is directly responsible for that piece of property. We have not heard back from her just yet, but if so, and it's still available because things move really quickly around our area. It is about 20 minutes from our home, but I think it would be a good spot for our shop. If she does reach out to us, we're going to set up more of an appointment to go in there and really explore it. I didn't go to the top of the flat area up there simply because TQ's knee started bothering her. I didn't even notice behind me she had stumbled a couple times, and TQ, you didn't even tell me you stumbled a couple times. So I had no idea that behind me she had stumbled a couple times, and she didn't tell me until I started to go up that hill that her knee was bothering her. So I went ahead and went up as far as I felt like going without leaving her too far behind. And but I would really like to get all the way back there and up to the top flat area. I also do know just by looking at it, we're probably going to need about 300 to 400 yards just of road to get back there to get to that top piece where the main building site is and where the main acreage is that we would build on. With that being said, we're up for the challenge, and we know it's not going to be cheap, but we also know if we invest into something like this, that it's a long-term process. This is where we'll build our dream home. This is where we'll be, you know, as long as we can imagine, I guess you could say, until the end. And but it's a really nice piece of property. It has a lot of things we both like. I will say one thing we both did want that's not on this property is a pond. Not saying that it couldn't be done, but I just think with the terrain and everything, you know, it might just be something that'd be a little too hard to kind of put onto that piece of property. With that being said though, we're excited to see what you guys think of it. We are going to continue looking, but like I said, we're waiting on that realtor to reach back out to us so we can actually go and see all of the features. I am also intrigued by that bucket. From what he said, it's huge. I don't know, but he said it's covered up a little bit, but he's seen it a long time ago. I'm guessing he's probably lived there his whole entire life. I'm talking about the neighbor. So really intrigued about that as well. Yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff. The other properties, they're just not, I guess, in our price range for one, which we don't really know what our price range is. I guess if the right property came along, we would spend more, but we just haven't found that specific property that, you know, has everything we want, I guess you could say, which would be, you know, outside area to store product, equipment, trailers, trucks, and then also that garage space where, you know, we can work on stuff, store other equipment, have an office space, and have all those things there that we need to have there as well. Be able to pull trucks in there in the winter, so salt's not sitting outside freezing in your hopper and all that stuff. But we're making do here with our house now. It is just, we're kind of outgrowing it for the business. We've outgrown it a long time ago, to be honest with you. So yeah, started implementing these 10-minute walks again, just simply because lawn care slowed up, leaf removal's done, and we're kind of slowed down a little bit with snow here for a few days, I guess you could say. So want to stay active, stay moving, keep the metabolism going. So then throwing these 10-minute walks back in. But if we get that property, we won't have a problem walking all over that property. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Nothing crazy, nothing real exotic or any kind of work, anything like that. We're just simply on the hunt right now, guys. We're looking at skid steers, we're looking at property, we're looking at shops. We're just really taking advantage of this time we have right now to you know, do those things. So we hope you guys enjoyed today's video, coming along with us, walking a few properties, looking at a few properties. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye.